Hello, my name is Foteini Angeli. I come from Greece and I am a DMA candidate in wind band conducting. My research topic is about 19th century wind band instrumentation and repertory. And in special, I'm emphasizing in the music from my country, Greece, and one of the oldest bands, which was founded in 1840. I have gathered material, and by that saying, I mean mostly primary resources, so that is manuscripts, which I gathered from the Museum of Music in my hometown, Corfu. And these scores show the repertory that was played from that band throughout the decades of the 19th century and what instruments they had been used. I have catalogued all of what I have gathered, and then I have compared and contrasted them with contemporary European wind bands. One of the most important things I found, and I think that was what made my research stronger and I found it as I started gathering the material, was that some of these compositions dating back already in 1840 were original manuscripts that were not marches and not transcriptions for the wind band. The first surprise was that I found those manuscripts that are original wind band works from the 1840s, and that pushes the date of what we know further back into the history for more than 60 years. And the other thing is that there is so many pieces of music that maybe have not been published, or they are just like in archives of museums that we could play today, and we just haven't had the opportunity yet. I really think that sometimes until now wind band has not been studied as much as it should have been. Sometimes orchestras and orchestral works and composers that have written for orchestra have been studied more. And we know that these two mediums have influenced each other, mostly because many of the musicians that could have played in an orchestra, they could have played in a wind band. We see a lot of instruments that they used to have back then that we don't use anymore, and we have heard about, we have found the instruments, and now we can see what music those instruments were playing or what their function was in the wind band throughout the decades, because that was changing. Sometimes we see instruments in orchestras like the ophicleide, and they come from wind bands of that time, and then they are brought in the orchestras. Then we can think of other ways that we can use the sounds we have in our wind bands today in a different way, just based on manuscripts we unearthed from the past. This is the work of a lifetime. You need more people to go in and dig in and help you. So I am one of them, and I obviously got the wind band part, but there are pianists who got the piano part, there are singers who got the song part. So it's more of a collective experience, and we are trying to bring out as much knowledge as possible. I have been in contact with IGEB, which is the International Research Society for Wind Bands, and they are planning to publish a book which has some of these European scores. And the ultimate goal will be to transcribe those manuscripts through the computer and get them ready for our today wind ensembles to play it. I hope that my research will be an inspiration for other scholars like me who like wind band, who like music, who are conductors, to go out there to archives, to museums, and study the music that hasn't been published yet and try to bring it out to the public, because I think there is so much out there that we just haven't discovered yet. So I hope I will inspire other people to do what I am doing right now.